guys, TIs, what's up? This is April 11th, 2022. So, right across the street where I can see Lorca. Hi! The guy that I showed you in the video a couple days ago. So the house he's going into, not that alley, the next one over. That house right there, with the white cage on the door. That's where they have the Perps. They move in for maybe a year or two, and then they leave. So he lives there. And he goes around the neighborhood. He sells ices, whatever. And he sells snacks. So he goes to school. And he goes to schools. You know, I've seen him over the years. I didn't know he lives here. So I don't know how long he's living here, but see how he's wearing an orange hat. And this is a gangster from color. And then Booty Bandit was wearing a bright yellow shirt. Yeah, the way he leaves. Everybody always gets in my way to make a video. It's kind of funny. So anyways. So yeah. I didn't know they knew each other. I think he's the father of the Booty Bandit. And the lady he's with, and the Booty Bandit lady, I think she's his mother. I think he's not all up there. And he had a highlighter yellow book bag. Like those drawstring book bags. Yeah, when I saw him yesterday, I saw him pass by the Dunkin' when I was there. And he looked at me, and she looked at me, you know, the two of them. And he had a Minecraft toy in his bag, like a sword. I don't know if he wants to fight. Fight with yourself. You know what I'm saying? So he's putting on an act like he's mentally handicapped. And that's why he had that book bag like that. That's why he acts the way he does. He's not mentally handicapped. He's probably like, I'll bet you he went to college. But he couldn't find a job. And somebody recruited him from somewhere. Hello. Handler. He's touching his nose while looking at me. Trying to see what I'm doing. Mind your business. That's all they do around here. They drive down my block slow and then just stare at me. What the fuck are you staring at? Anyway, so that house in particular, it's just like, you know, it's where the Perps live. And they live there for a year and then they move out. Even right across the street on this side. That first house, forget about it. There's always like people lived for like a whole year and left. It was like a rental or something. But the people that live there now, I think they own it. But they're never home, which is it's good, but they leave such a mess when they are home. The whole corner gets taken over. They don't shovel. So everything turns to ice. And then they don't get a ticket for it. And they just leave garbage everywhere. They just throw everything wherever the hell they feel like it. And the fact that they're not getting tickets, that's like a Perps thing too. Perps are exempt, don't you understand? They're exempt from getting tickets like that, you know, for littering. They're exempt for selling drugs. Loosies, you know, loose cigarettes. If a person does get killed in the process, that's a sacrifice. You know what I mean? Because they wouldn't comply with whatever stupid shit that is what they told them to do. So, here come all the fucking cars now. Bruh. Anyways. So yeah, so that's what we have to deal with. I don't want to. I don't want to deal with this shit no more. It's exhausting. I don't want them to get paid. They're not allowed. In fact, whatever they stole from me and from you guys, we're releasing it in Jesus Christ's name, and we get it back tenfold. You know? It's a little chilly here, but maybe because I'm in the shade. I don't want to go back in and get my coat. It's like it's brick. I want to, you know, not wear a coat. But yeah. So I'm thinking this guy owns the house. Because he's never moved out. You know what I mean? Usually, like I said, usually people, perps, they move into a house, like an empty house, once and they leave. There's a whole family of Arabs once. So I think they were doing some shady stuff and they moved out very quickly. They moved in and like a month later they moved out. And there was those teenagers that would come around, harass people at Dunkin'. They moved in there too for 1 minute. But maybe when the place was empty, they went in, they moved in. And then they were squatters. So of course. See how I'm making a video and that they make noise? Loser. Wow. Haven't done that in a while. Their shoes. Don't do it. Oh, she did it. I caught you. Yeah, it's doing it too. What a fucking cunt. My mother is a cunt. We'll let her do that. Oh wow. Hopefully you got caught on my other camera. You know, I just caught it right there in real time. Those are the brats that do that every day. Every time I put a decoration out, punch it. I usually hit it with their book bags and their lunch bags. You know, so they got new sneakers, red and black too. Those families cannot afford Jordans. Come on now. They live right across the street where Jillian used to live. My mother always gave me hate, even before it showed the kids. Always. She always gave me a dirty look. Wearing red and black. So, yeah, fuck her too. Her husband had a shirt that said hashtag chillin' after I made a video called hashtag chillin'. Yeah, because they're not watching me at all. They think it was stupid, like we don't know that they're watching us. That's what I think of the perps. Get a life. That's really black team again. Anyways, that's what I think of perps. Okay. That house over there, zoom in. That house, Jillian lived there on the top, and another family on the bottom. That whole family of people that just passed by smacked the balloon, they live there now. And Jillian lives near the park. And I've seen her more than once. Actually, I've seen her on foot. Like I would was going towards that area, and I saw her. And then I saw her again when I was in the car. She doesn't even pay attention to her children. She doesn't even play with them. She just reads her book while they play. Like, okay, nice mother you are. The Jezebels always get married and have kids. It's like ridiculous. They see that people like us deserve to be parents because we know we would be great at it. And they're like, no, I'm going to do that instead. They're so petty and jealous. Good. I'm glad they're petty and jealous because all their colors are going to shine out like that. While the darkness is coming out. They can't get away with it for much longer. If they think they are, they're stupid. So, of course, I got a blunt paper in front of my house. Like last time I had the Bulls jersey, Satan. And a Bachman, all that shit. And it was number 33, of course. I guess that's their favorite number. I'm surprised it's not 69. Oh, I think it's a condom thing. Yep. Maybe somebody's fucking outside my house. I would not be surprised, actually. Not at all. What the hell is that? I hope that's ketchup. I have a feeling it's not ketchup. Look at all the fucking mess they put in front of my house, of course. What a mess. Look, cigarette butts. It's a parliament. That's what Jillian smokes. So she comes back and hangs out. Probably does it in the middle of the night. She probably has sex in the middle of the night on my porch too. I wouldn't be surprised. Or she parks the car in front. I would not be surprised at that at all. She used to hang out on my porch all the time. Our friends anyway, so you know they were doing that stuff then too. For her being a mom, I don't even know how she finds the time to do that stuff. But these people, they always find the time. Let me see what's on the porch here. I don't know what that is. Oh, I wish we got the mail. Anyways. I don't know how that hole got there. I don't remember it looking like that. Anyways, that's probably somebody coming over here and doing something. I was not surprised that the camera didn't catch it. Like I said, the demons are controlling the cameras. It's gotta be the reason. What else would be the reason why somebody would go in my backyard and not get filmed? His stuff has been broken back there. I mean, stuff's not gonna be replaced, but that's not the point. The point is somebody went into my backyard, broke things, and the camera didn't catch it. Because at that moment, when that person does something in my backyard, there's cars coming down the block now, you know, in the front. So it only records that. That's why if we had the Ring or the Nest camera, it would have recorded all of that at the same time. So I researched it. It's too much money. Fuck you. Because it ain't happening to them. If it was happening to them, they would have invested in the best security system you ever found out. Because it's happened to me and they don't believe me because they're stupid and they're assholes. They're like, yeah, we'll get this camera. And well, fucking, you have to change the battery in 5 seconds. The batteries die so quickly. So there was only one perp on the camera today. There's like actual regular people walking by, you know, not looking at the house or anything. But this one guy, he had like a black hoodie on, a do-rag. And the back of his shirt, it looked like claw marks but it was like an iridescent color, so a little rainbowish. Why would a guy wear that kind of stuff? You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. And then there was a car passing at the same time, and he looked over at the car, I guess to get approval or something. That's what it looked like to me. And the car honked, but then there was a car in front of him, so he couldn't go, he couldn't drive down quick. He got stopped in his tracks. That's what I'm trying to tell you, you know. Little things like that, like you're gonna come around, sneaking around, and try to find out shit. And stuff like that happens is great, because that's what they deserve. I watched it once on camera. The guy was walking past my house. He was about to do something. He turned around, somebody was right behind him. You know, like people walk fast, you know. The person was right behind him. He turned around, he looked over at the camera and then kept going. He was like, he couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe somebody was right behind him. What do you think? You're walking the sidewalk. Like nobody's gonna be around. I'm glad he got stopped in his tracks. That's what they deserve. It's fucking cold out. I don't want to get my other jacket. That was for the perps. It's just, I'm not getting as many comments anymore like I used to. Because, you know, I blocked a lot of perps and trolls. So I guess they were like the only ones commenting. You know, and of course they dislike the videos or whatever. But, you know, I'm not getting likes on the videos either. Very strange. I see a lot of likes in the beginning. I'm just showing you what they're doing. Oh, the guy in the truck did a hat tip. It was a red in front, the back was all white. So I'm gonna get coffee in a few minutes. I did my damn chores for the day. You hear the beeping? You know, when you get to the corner there, everybody blocks the crosswalk to get their very juice. So there's always traffic jam there because they don't fucking care about anybody else. They don't park in a spot, especially when there is a spot right open. They don't park in that spot, and they don't double park. So what are we doing? You know, what the hell? What do they expect? Everybody to move out of the way? No. You can't be blocking the damn sidewalk. You can block the sidewalk and the crosswalk. I yelled at the one day. She's like, "What? What did I do?" I heard her lips. Like, "What do you think you did? You're in the fucking crosswalk." I had the right of way, so I had to walk all the way around. Her car was huge. I had to walk around her car just to get to the other side of the street. She like was in the crosswalk. The half of the car was in the crosswalk. And everybody went around it and didn't say anything. How do you not say something? Like, really, you're gonna allow this person to get away with it? You're not even gonna get mad? It's not normal to block the crosswalk. And they wait in their cars to get the juice. Like, they can't even fucking get out of the car to get the juice. They're so fucking lazy. This neighborhood, everybody's lazy. You see me, I go to Dunkin' and get my coffee. I don't have somebody bring it out to me. That's stupid. I don't even go up to a walk-up window. Walk-up window should never been installed. It's stupid. Go in the damn store and get it yourself. Everybody needs everything handed to them. At least they stick to each other. They don't go outside their comfort zone. They don't bother anybody else like all the other perps. You hear the bases. He shut her off as soon as he passed by my house. Noob. They're such noobs. I'm gonna check if that door is open again when I get to Dunkin'. I think that new worker just hates me. Yep, it's open. Look, completely open. Oh, we'll be shutting it when I get there.